Morning.
What you guys doing? Jump in the Kahoot, folks. Still a few questions. Okay, so we're gonna write that on the board. All right. Pressure.
Yo, I'm up on that table. Looks like it's about to cave in the middle.
Yeah, I speared
Which way? Up or down? Pressure goes
That's what you get.
up. Okay. Aight. Which, here it is. Along the way, a couple of other things are going to increase as well. Does anybody remember the property that changing pressure also changes? That changes with changing changes in pressure. What property is going to change if we increase the pressure? And we're not increasing it just a little bit, folks. We're increasing it on over about 100 psi. What property of the refrigerant? The boiling point.
Damn, bro, smart.
Well, bam! Was that a slam dunk or a 3-point?
That was a 3-point.
3-pointer.
Okay. Okay, folks, we okay on that? That's really super important, all right? Look, it's abstract. You got to think about it. That property is not something you can see. It's not something you can touch. It's not something you can feel. But it's something that most definitely changes. And it's very important. It's very important to our system. Come in quietly, please. Boiling point. The property with the pressure increases. Boiling point
Increases.
And boiling point goes.
Yo, this shit is fire, bro. Damn.
Look. Hey, this might be a good thing for y'all to write down. Just saying. Okay, cool. And pressure increase, boiling point goes up. Alright. Now, you know, like hairspray. I got some conversations with. I'm thinking of like. I don't know. You got a pressurized substance, folks. You got a pressurized substance inside the can. You're gonna let all of it out all at once. It's under so much pressure that it's in the liquid phase. And you're gonna let it out all at once, folks. What is that can gonna feel like? You're just holding it down. What's gonna happen to that can? You're gonna feel a change.
Cold.
It's gonna get cold.
Like when the air duster, when you spray.
There you go. All right, I'll take it. Air duster. I don't even know what y'all.
The can gets cold.
If you just hold it down.
Yeah.
The liquid. What's the liquid doing? The liquid is changing from liquid to gas. You can feel the liquid if you're shaking around in there. But the liquid's not what the liquid is changing, is boiling, and it's coming out. It's not coming out as liquid, it's coming out as gas. And it's absorbing heat, it's changing. All right. What's inside the system? First, let's say what's coming into the compressor. It's coming in and it's going out. The same thing. What's the substance?
Refrigerant.
Refrigerant. Okay, we're just getting our vocabulary down, all right? So let's be specific about what's happening. So the compressor is taking the refrigerant, and what does it primarily do? It's going to increase, it's going to compress it, it's going to increase
the boiling pressure and boiling point.
Okay, along with that, the property, a property, meaning the boiling point is going to go up. And because we pressurize it so much so fast, we've input kinetic energy in those molecules, the temperature is also going up. That's it. It's just the refrigerant. So it's going to take refrigerant. It's going to pressurize.
So after that, where does that heat go?
The compressor does not change state.
The compressor
Does not change
the state of the refrigerant. What state do we have to be in order to get compressed?
Gas.
You can never have liquid in your compressor.
A gas.
Because why not? Because what can you never ever do? What is impossible to do?
Compress a liquid.
You cannot compress a liquid. It's a fact of reality. 6. What's the next component? So we just got out of the compressor, folks. We're going to go in a cycle, folks. We're going to come right back around where we started, right? What's the next component called? It's on my board up here. It's called
the
condenser. It's called something called a condenser, all right? Let me fire this guy up. All right? Where do you think the condenser is looking? You guys have been talking about these things. I walked in the room. Right? Since you walked in the room, somebody's talking about a condenser. Condenser this, condenser that. All right? So what's the condenser? Where is it?
How's the speech?
It's under the hood. It's under the hood. And if it's directly
Oh, shit, that should work. Oh.
You hit him. Are you okay?
What am I seeing? Is that actually in the
Pay
line?
attention.
That line is clear?
Why you hit him? He
What?
said pay attention. You lying?
I'm not lying. I'm listening to you talk about the condenser.
That's actual refrigerant going across right
That's
there.
actually
Go
refrigerator.
touch it and find
Yo,
out.
can I get a close up? Alright, let me get a close up.
Christian may be injured. Be careful.
That's cool. Yo, what the hell?
You
actually see the shit in the line. That's cool.
It's our A-Tech trainer here.
Is there air coming out of it somewhere?
Well, it's there. Well, it's not air coming out.
Oh, that shit crazy.
Nah, it feel like a bug. Where does it start from?
Let me get out of the way.
I think it starts
Formulate that again in some better terminology because there's no water in here. What about it? It's
So
gonna
this is
go.
the
So what is
evaporator?
it here? Gas or liquid?
gas for
And
sure.
then what is this thing doing? It's taking away
The heat.
the heat, and what's gonna happen? Okay, so what's gonna happen? So the condenser, folks, it's releasing heat. Listen, if it's releasing heat, what's gonna happen to the refrigerant? We go in as a gas, we're cooling it off. It's going to condense to
Right.
a liquid.
Condensed to a liquid, right? So that's literally a liquid in
But
there.
look, folks, you want me to add a layer here? Listen, but you're only missing top to bottom 10 degrees. So the point is, it's not all sensible heat that it's taking out. Remember, how much heat does it take to go from a state change from gas to liquid? A little bit or a lot of it?
A lot.
That's the latent heat. That's the state change.
So it has to go through all this to go from a gas state to a liquid.
Yeah, and because it's a lot of heat. It's not just the heat for 10
This
degrees.
would be the perfect time for
It's a
the
lot. It's
the
more like
meter.
1,000 BTU.
heat gun.
This is probably
Perfect
a 5,000 BTU setup. But all it's doing, that's just the sensible heat. The real heat is the latent heat to go from gas
To a literal
To liquid.
liquid.
that and the effect. That's how it happens. Is it's doing that.
So what is this right here?
Well, that's our next component.
I'm trying to understand.
Next.
Only liquid.
Now, I have a special day on the expansion valve. But what else does it say? It says orifice tube. So that means there are two types of different what we call restrictors. So hold on. This is what I want. So next, after we go through our receiver dryer, folks. Hold on, folks. We're not done yet. We're gonna hit something called a restrictor.
This gonna be a long video. Jesus.
We're gonna hit something called a restrictor. And in one system, in one setup, with an expansion valve, you're gonna have a receiver dryer. But with the orifice tube system, we're gonna have another type of setup. Okay, so we're gonna look at that. But suffice it to say, the only thing I need you to understand about this restrictor, okay, is that it drops the pressure. This is the divider between the high pressure side and the low pressure side. That's it. And in this setup, it's called an expansion valve. Okay, in this setup, it's called an expansion valve. So this setup, we don't know how yet. I'm going to show you. I'm going to teach you, but I don't think we're going to get there today. I like to have my own day for this. This is called a restrictor. You have two different types. So all you need to know is that it comes in high pressure and it leaves out low pressure at this time. So I'm going to put two types down on the board. I'm going to put orifice tube. That's it. It's called a restrictor. Okay? It's called a restrictor. And we have two types. Now, I'm going to leave you here. Because we go to the evaporator. The evaporator is pretty easy, folks, okay? What temperature do you think that evaporator gets? That's our last component.
It gets cold.
It gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's the opposite of the condenser. Now, what state do you think that what state do you think that liquid? But somehow, if the condenser condenses the refrigerant, what do you think happens in that evaporator? Somehow the refrigerant's gonna do the exact opposite, which is go from liquid to gas.
Recycle.
Look. What kind of restrictor do we have in this system? There's another component here I need to teach you. What kind of restrictor do we have in this system? The orifice tube or expand. So there, folks. So the point is, how many kinds of systems do you have out there in automotive? You got 2 different kinds, folks, and it depends on the type of restrictor. You never have both. You only need one. And that determines what type of system you have. So there are 2 main types of system out there: the orifice tube, cycling clutch orifice tube, and thermostatic expansion valve. So we're switching. I showed you that there was one with that expansion valve, and it had a receiver dryer on it. Which type of restrictor do we have here?
Expansion valve.
Let's look at the slide. Orifice tube. It's going to be before that evaporator, right? It's going to divide high pressure and low pressure. We don't have one. Does anybody here see a receiver dryer in the system? No. Where would the receiver dryer be? It would be
right
after the condenser, but before the restrictor. Okay? So what you need to know, there's one last component here that I want to go into, all right? We'll kind of get ready for shop, take a little break, do a little worksheet. What do we have instead? In the orifice tube system, we have something called an accumulator. It is the exact opposite of the receiver dryer. But it still does the same thing except for the liquid coolant, okay? After the accumulator, it's going to come out of the accumulator and go right back into Mr. Compressor. And what state of refrigerant, what state can we never, ever, ever have in the compressor?
Liquid.
So what do you think that accumulator is going to kind of filter out, so to speak?
Liquid.
And look, so it's the exact opposite of the receiver dryer. Instead of ensuring liquid, folks, the liquid, once again, it's gonna fall, it's gonna bubble up, it's gonna fall down on the bottom. And you got a funny U-shaped tube in here with the desiccant just zip tied on there, folks. It's a big bag, I've seen them. It's a bag of beads, just like you get in your shoes, okay? Strapped on there, all the liquids going to the bottom. We're going to ensure that only gas goes to the compressor.
Come on, CV. Alright, come on, CV. Come on. Yeah, CV. Yeah. Yeah. Show that nigga some. What? Yeah, I got the papers right there. What else I gotta do? Oh, right. Alright, so just watch the papers right here. I'm gonna get a toolbox. But you see, these niggas are crazy. Having push-up fades and whatnot. It's like 11 o'clock. Shout out to CV though, that's my guy. This is negative, how you know?
There's a symbol all the way back there. I'm not trying to touch the shit. Right there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Gotcha.
Nice. Take it off. Right at this point. So we jumped the shop car and then it ran out of gas. Yes! It ran out of gas, so I had to summon the and the battery's dead too.
Right? I was telling him, don't put it, I hope it's not in park. He puts it in park by accident. Because
Is it hooked?
This thing has an electric parking brake on it. So
There it is.
it's stuck. And
Someone use this.
Just press the.
Positive.
I try it.
This one don't look like red.
Did it work? Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, pull back.
What's up, push?
You couldn't.
you're the push.
Let's go.
Oh, you about to go.
Yo, go.
Yo! Oh my! Nah, this is a golden thumbnail. What? Yo! W's! That was actually insane.
That's amazing.
That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's like 8 of us. I pushed it for 2 seconds. This is actually insane. You see how you see the teamwork right now? The teamwork is off the charts. But we gotta get it. We gotta get it all the way down there. So the mission is not complete. They're like squeaking. This is nuts.
Alright, keep going.
Oh, it's not even that bad. W fucking damn, this gonna be a good thumbnail. Guide him.
It's in the Toyota.
Where is it?
More attached. That's a true receiver drive. The Toyota has something called modular. Go look. That's why we're here. Go look. Yo.
Hey boy.
We're not cranking that one. We're not
Hey
starting.
boy.
Find the receiver dryer. Find the equivalent of the receiver dryer on this guy. Okay. You seem to be playing around with lasers.
Nissan Xterra. A Nissan Xterra. Let me tell you what year.
Shai, where's the receiver dryer?
Yes, sir. You too. Safety.
I hope it's not as long.
Them boys is out. I don't blame them. Shit.
It was 89 questions.
God, on one?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You think you nice? Playing CS? Good
We need
game.
to find Dimitri's packet. Does somebody have an extra packet around them? Somebody mistakenly picked it up. Okay, maybe it got buried inside of one, embedded. Maybe somebody accidentally put it in their bag.
Embedded.
Maybe somebody knocked it off the toolbox. They've had that's happened before too. With somebody.